Hi. How's it going?
Yeah,
Good. I'm Jack.
nice to meet you.
Zach,
Lauren.
nice to meet you. Shannon.
Nice to meet
Jack.
you. Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you both for taking some time out of your guys' day to come meet with us a little bit, talk about our product. We just wanted to talk a little bit first about, are you guys big skiers at all?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
love skiing.
Where's your go-to place?
I like going all around, but here in Duluth,
Spirit probably.
yeah, probably Spirit. We're
Nice,
from their
nice.
area, so.
It sucks that the weather this year's kind of made it a little less a little less hard to make it out to the skis as much as possible. When was the last time you guys said you were out there?
Just this past weekend.
Oh, the conditions, I haven't been in a couple of weeks, so,
Pretty slick.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Spring
okay.
weather, it's melting and getting warmer and colder, so.
Especially after today with the rain.
Yes.
So we don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. We just want to kind of go over with the skis. I know you two talked over the phone briefly.
Yeah, so I just want to thank you, Lauren, for your time on the phone and for your time here today. And it's nice to meet you, Shannon. Just kind of to reiterate our goals that we talked about for this meeting over the phone, Lauren, just so to kind of fill Shannon in. So kind of the ultimate goals for the meeting is to make Dick's Sporting Goods a one-stop shop for all ski equipment and to just get happy customers with good products and good durability, and you're looking for about a 9% profit margin and a 2% turnover rate, or 2 turnover rate. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds great with me.
Okay, sounds good. Is there anything other than that? Do you have any other primary objectives or goals for this meeting today?
Not at the time, I just want to hear more and we'll get to that when the time comes.
Okay,
All right,
sounds
great.
good.
Well, we'll get into the presentation, just to get a little know about what the skis are. So we have copies for both of you too, if you guys want to take these, mark them up, take them home. They're for you guys, just to kind of go over if you have any notes or questions, comments, concerns. Obviously, feel free to let us know and stop us at any time. So we'll just get through here. So right away, you guys talked about making Dick's Sporting Goods kind of that one-stop shop. So for us, it's really big that since we've been around for about 60 years, we think it's very important for legacy as well. And so you guys obviously are very keen on customer service and making sure that your customers are happy. Is that correct?
Yeah.
For us, we really want to make sure that we can do that as best as possible. And for us, we want to make sure that our skis are versatile, they kind of fit everybody's needs. And so that's why today we're selling you that intermediate range, because we feel that it best fits kind of everybody's needs for your store. And then one thing, like why to choose K2 over other brands, obviously there's numerous brands. Obviously you guys do you guys have K2 skis, or what type of skis do you guys have?
We don't have any.
Probably no.
You guys rent skis?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those, sorry.
All good. So basically for us, we think the big thing is the 60-day cashback guarantee for warranty. We think that's huge for your customer satisfaction, obviously, because we want to make sure that your customers are happy with what you guys are getting. And obviously we've had numerous companies that have loved our product, but for the few people that don't, for whatever reason, we want to make sure that they have a reason to get out of it and get something that they're more comfortable with.
Yeah, and just kind of going over, like I said, the intermediate skis right away, so kind of fits all groups of people to potentially get in the store. So first we have the K2 Recon 92 skis. They're the twin tip design, a little more versatile for switch riding and landing and doing jumps and stuff like that. That way it fits a little more advanced skier, but versatile, so they excel in park and mountain skiing, like through the trees and stuff like that. Durable, and they're for higher speeds, not just going down the bunny hill at the hill. And then they come in at a retail price of $349.95 with a profit margin of 12% and a turnover rate of 2 to 3 orders a year.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm liking this. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm not really convinced, like, what kind of sets you guys apart from other brands that you guys have? Or not, are your competitors, sorry.
Yeah, obviously we see that as a great question to ask, because obviously every ski kind of tailors to a slightly different preference of buyer. But I would like to give both of you these. These are two separate testimonials that we have from two companies. So we worked with Spirit Mountain not too long ago. We sold them about 20 pairs to add to their fleet of rentals. So I don't know if you guys are familiar, obviously you're familiar with the rental system there. And then we also did a sale with about between 30 and 40 pairs of skis, and we did that with Joe Sporting Goods. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. They are based in St. Paul, Minnesota. So we, both of them had great things to say about our long-lasting durability function, or kind of aspects of our product, and that's something that we kind of hang our hat on, obviously. We have plenty of other types of skis, and that's something we're talking to with Spear Mountain and Joe Sporting Goods, because we want to make sure that they obviously have everything that they need. So if you guys are comfortable with what you guys like and you guys are looking for more variety to kind of meet everyone's needs like you were talking about, we'd love to talk about other options, because we have skis for beginners and for the intermediate, obviously like we're talking about today, and then the more advanced skis as well. So how does that sound so far?
It's good. I hate to say this, honestly, because I really love what's going on here. We don't really have like the staff that has knowledge on this product, and it's kind of like information overload. So I don't know, like, if we can carry something like this if we don't have the people that, will back it up and sell it for us.
Yeah, for sure, and I get your concern there because there is a little bit that goes into skiing, but I just think it'll open up a whole new market for Dick's Sporting Goods. And just with the intermediate skis, there's not a whole lot advanced technology necessarily that you need to go into. Just know a little bit about the sizing and kind of know the features of the skis to sell to the customers when they're in the store.
Okay. And like, what would you say if they maybe have another brand in mind when they're coming? How would we differentiate yours?
Yeah, so that's where it would kind of like be brought up, like if they're looking for more beginner or advanced or intermediate and what type of skis, and kind of just fit K2 really for them, and then sell them on the technology between the 3 different types of skis, and just differentiate K2 and the different types specifically to the customer.
Sure. Okay, cool.
So is this something you guys are looking to move forward with? Get you about 20 to 30 pairs, whatever kind of fits for your store and what you have room for at the moment?
I don't know, I just can't really wrap my head around it. Maybe like highlight some of the more benefits and like what makes you guys different, that could maybe help me, but I'm not feeling like I'm wrapping my head around it, and might need to see some more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
figure that
sure, absolutely. So one of the big things for us with the K2 skis that makes it different than the competitor is kind of that family friendly. Obviously there's maintenance that comes with skis, but a big thing for us is we want to make it as easy as possible for those beginners and intermediate people that are kind of coming into the sport and just kind of trying to get their feet wet. So with the skis, part of the thing that we would sell is there is a little packet in there that comes with your skis that will kind of tell you about the general maintenance and stuff, which I know a lot of companies don't do. So that kind of settles the nerves of the buyer, and so they're kind of making sure that they know how to keep up with their skis so they don't ruin them and so they last longer, to keep that durability kind of at the forefront of their concerns.
Does that kind of answer your question, Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So do you have something that talks a little bit more about the price of like the other skis?
Yes, we do. So here would be the beginner, and that's in page 3 or 4 of your booklet there. You'll start talking about the beginner skis, and then the page after that will be your advanced skis. So the price that you guys would be selling that would be for about $240, but we have it here that we'd be selling them to you for about $218 to get you that profit margin of about 9%. The beginner skis obviously come with the lowest profit margin if you go to the advanced skis, which is shown on the next slide. Those you're looking at around $600 for the retail price, but you're going to get that profit margin of about 15%. But obviously with the downfall of that, there isn't as many advanced skiers, so you're not going to be able to sell as many. So you're looking at a profit or a turnover rate of about 1 to 2 orders per season.
Yeah.
Does that kind of answer your question about overall
It
pricing?
does. I don't know, I feel so bad because I love your product and I would love to put it in stores, but since we don't really sell that many other ski brands, I just feel like there's cheaper options out there and this seems a little pricey, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
And like Zach mentioned with the advanced skis, that there isn't that many, or not as many advanced skis and our advanced skiers necessarily maybe in the Minnesota area, and you're worried more about cost effectiveness. We could maybe start out with doing more of like the intermediate and then beginner skis, if that's something you're a little more interested in too. That way it's a little more cost friendly, having the beginner skis in store and having, just a cheaper option for the consumers.
Yeah, of course.
Does that sound, a little more,
Yeah, that sounds great, honestly.
sounds good?
What do you think?
I don't know. I just wanna like hear more, and I kinda like what I'm hearing, but if there's anything else you guys wanna highlight to differentiate your product, that would be, we can keep going through the visual, or.
Okay, so your main concern right now is just you don't understand how it's.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've skied a lot in my life, what if I just don't like these skis, like, what, could you, like, how is this better than the other option, I kinda what she was saying,
Yeah, so.
like personal preference and stuff.
Yeah, and that's something that we are obviously looking forward to working with you with. And so that is something that we'd like to get the product in your hands specifically. Obviously, if you weren't a big skier, we wouldn't see that as much of a need. But since you are a big skier and you kind of make some of these decisions, we think it would be really advantageous for us to get a pair of the intermediate skis in your hands, let you try them out a few times, and kind of just understand the product and see if that's something that you are interested in, or if it's something that, like you said, you just don't see what makes it different and why Dick's wouldn't sell so many. So is that something that you would be interested in before we kind of go through with a big sale like this?
Yeah, I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know, I mean, I really like it a lot.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of fun if we all like went out and
Absolutely.
tried them out, tried the skis out, you know what I mean, before making it. Don't you think? Maybe we could do like another meeting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For this ski season, or the upcoming ski season, we would like, if you guys would want that in your stores, that's something that we would kind of have to get a jump on. But obviously, there's obviously no rush, and we would love to work forward with you guys in the future, in future years and ski seasons. So if you would like to go out this year, kind of get to try the product a little bit, and then we could circle back about a year from now, we'll kind of hammer out the dates once we get a little closer and realize our schedules. We come together and kind of revisit the whole idea of getting K2 skis into Dick's Sporting Goods, and maybe that makes a little more sense for both of our timelines.
Yeah, I just feel like I respect Shannon's opinion a lot, and I think that, you know, we're kind of, I mean, the ski season's not over yet, but it's kind of getting to the point where people aren't really looking to be buying new skis, so I'm definitely really interested, but I think another meeting would be great
Yeah,
if
I
that
think
works with you.
everything sounds good, I'm just feeling like I need a little bit more, so I think a second meeting will, you know, drill your guys' ideas in my head, and I can make a decision from there, but,
Yeah, for sure. So if we wanna schedule another meeting, maybe looking more towards August, and like you said, maybe even going out and try the skis, and since you two, have ski experience, we'll bring some intermediate skis out to Spirit Mountain and have you guys try them, this year yet, so.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, cool.
Sounds good. Well then, should we set a date for, maybe at the beginning of March, and then we can try those out at Spirit Mountain?
Sure, yeah, that works with me.
Sounds good.
Maybe we can just either contact Shannon or me, if it
Okay.
works.
Yeah,
Sounds
we'll
good.
stay in contact, you guys can keep all that information for future reference, and we'll line up a time where it works best for all four of us to get out there and try those skis and hopefully make a sale in the future.
Mhm.
Thank you guys for your time again.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much.